out there. It's your girl, Uniquely Destiny. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, so you never miss out when your girls is live and in action. We have not been live for the past couple of days because, as you know, I have been working. And so we're back, y'all. We are back and in action. As promised, I am here to swatch some nails. If I'm feeling like doing a nail set, I may or may not do a nail set. However, we're going to swatch these nails that I promise you all. And the brands that we're using today, as you can see, I've already labeled each of my swatch sticks. So we're going to be using our Shein brand, which is our Four Lily colors, and then we're also going to be swatching some more extension gel polish. So that is going to be our Metacross. Like I said, I did go ahead in this previous, prior to this live last night, I went on ahead and did my swatch stick. So we ain't gonna take no time today. We ain't gonna take no extra time today having to, write on the swatch stick. So I'm gonna take these out. And I'll show you all what the colors are giving each time I am swatching the nails, okay? All right. So here is the brand, and here are the colors. So the first color we have is their Four Lily 10 milliliter bottle, 629, and then we have 676. We have 674 and 678. Okay, so two different brands. I mean, two different colors. And then the last color is 677. Now this is more of a brown color scheme. So yeah, we're gonna just go from here. All right, so the first color that I'll be swatching is their Four Lily 629. And so it looks kind of pinkish on here, so we're gonna see what it is actually giving right now. And so it is like a little soft, I don't even know. I don't know. Let's see. It's giving pink, but also like a hint of purple. But yeah. Oh yeah, this consistency is nice and thick, honey. So if you want these colors, like I said, go on Shein. Right now they have their summer sale and you can get these colors for a little of nothing, honey. But this consistency reminds me of Exagi, the Exagi brand that we use. But here's that color of their 629. I am going to do two coats. Hi, Hannah. I am going to do two coats, so you all will see what it's giving based off of two coats. Now, like I said, this particular polish that I'm using right here is the brown color scheme or the darker color scheme. So you're not going to see a lot of like light colors in this color palette. So just be prepared for that. All right, so we got 674 right here. So let's find 674. So this is the 674. So this is a brown of some sort. So let's just go ahead and swatch that. Oh yeah. And yeah, I really have been needing some more browns because I only got like a few browns from um like Johnson or like what's the other color? Rizzy. I don't have that many browns, so I'm glad I did get this color palette off of Shein M4 Lily because for one, I just really like this brand, and for two, you can never have too many browns, right? Just like you can never have too much black or too much, of those main colors that we use: black, white, pink, red, all those colors. All right. So here is the brown. So this is the 674. All right. So here we go. All right, keep it cute in the comments, okay? Thank you. All right. Thank you. 677. All right. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? So this is the 677 right here. So this is another brown. I think this is going to be a little darker, and it is. It's a lot darker than that other brown that we had, okay? It's actually giving me like a little bit of purple with brown, like a brown undertone, if I'm being honest. I'm going to get close up to the screen so that you all can see what it's giving, okay? All right. So I really like these colors. I really like this color too because it's kind of giving like a dark plum, like I said, with a little bit of brown in it, but I could be wrong. Like y'all let me know what this color is giving y'all. Is it giving brown or is it giving like purple? Like I can't like I don't know. Like it's giving me something, honey. But we're gonna see what the second coat is giving. Next color is 676. So the 676 looks like this. Okay. And again, these are 10 milliliter bottles. So we're going to you're gonna have more than enough in the bottles. And just because they're small, trust me, they fill them all the way up to the top. And child, you ain't gonna have no problems. So this is definitely a purple. Okay, this is definitely a deep purple. I'm feeling it. I'm liking it. It kind of looks like a jelly purple, but I already know that when I go in with the second coat, it's definitely not gonna give me jelly. It's probably gonna be just a nice solid color. But yeah, y'all, I'm feeling it. So for the purple girlies out there, this is it. This is the 676 right here bottle, and then this is what it is giving on my skin tone and the first coat, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that into the nail lamp and we're gonna cure that. I'm curing on about 70 seconds today for each of the nails. So this is the 678. All right, and let's see what it is giving. Oh, now this is chocolate, honey, and I am liking it. It almost looks like black, but it's definitely a chocolate color, honey. And I'm liking it. I have no complaints. No complaints about it. All right, y'all. Now this one also looks jelly too, but y'all know my eyesight and when it comes to jelly colors is off. So this very well again could be a solid color. So don't quote me just yet, child. But this is the chocolate. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the nail lamp. While these are in the nail lamp, we're going to go ahead and go in with the second coat of the of the colors here. And if you're seeing this back here, this is something that my sugar this is the set that we're going to be doing too that sugar came up with. So you all will get to see that set happen in real time as well. So all right, let's go in with our second coat of the 629. And you want to just again make sure you're taking your time when you are getting those coats on the nail. Make sure you're getting all the way back there to the cuticle area, all the way down to the tippy tip, honey. Okay. All right, hon. So I guess I really like this color. Like it's like I said, a purplish but pink of some sorts, like with a pink undertone. I don't know what it's looking like in the camera, because I feel like it's looking more so pink, but here, and while I'm swatching it, child, it looks like more purple to me. But I could be wrong, child. Anyway, we're gonna put this one off to the side. Since we're done with it, we're gonna go in with the 674, and as y'all can see, this is definitely chocolate brown. Okay, so you can get these again off of Shein. Um, If you're wanting to purchase the color, it is 674. You can get these individual for like $3 and something, or you can get, or actually they like 2.90, so almost $3. But you can get these in a pack of six for $6. I think they went back up, but Like I said, they are having a summer sale, so a lot of this stuff is on sale right now for a little of nothing. So just check out Shein. This is what the second coat is giving. Definitely loving that chocolate look, brown look, honey. And yes, honey, brown me, baby. All right, so we're gonna go in with 677. 677 is also like a deep, mm, plum brown. I don't know, but we finna see what it's giving with this second coat, okay? Okay, it is another brown. It's another brown. So it's just a little, it's like one shade lighter than what we just swatched of the 674. So this is the 677. So okay, I'm fine. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. And like I said, you can never have too many browns, child. You can never have too many browns. All right. So this is what the second coat is giving. All right, and we're going to put that into the nail lamp as well. Again, curing on about 73 seconds, I think. Why 73? I don't know. That's where I stopped, child. All right, so this is the 676. We're going to go in with that second coat there. This is their purple. Yep, yeah, it's not a jelly. It's definitely a solid. So I like this one because it is like a purple wine, if that makes sense. Like a purple wine color. And honestly, I like these colors, especially now that we're in spring, summer. Child, you can do so much with, with pretty much any color, but I don't know. It's just something about a deep wine or deep purple that, just puts you in the mood, child. Just sets the mood for you, honey. Okay? That is just too cute. I'm gonna get a little closer so y'all can see what it's giving, okay? And like I said, in the camera, I don't know if it's giving more so of a different illusion of a different color, like a darker brown or dark purple, but I hope it's giving the same thing that I'm saying and seeing, child. So let's go in with this coat because this right here gives me. At first, I said this one was the chocolate, but this is giving me like charcoal vibes. Like I don't know. Do y'all agree? Like charcoal, like that charcoal dark color. I don't know, but I'm gonna show y'all the bottle, and then I'm gonna show you the second coat of this as well. Okay, so this is what the bottle, you know, gives you for the color, and then this is the second coat. It's like a dark. I don't even know how to describe it, child. I don't, honey. I don't know. All right, y'all. So this is what the second coat is giving of the first color, which is the 629. Okay. We will top coat everything, so do not worry. We will definitely top coat everything. 674, second coat. This is what it's giving. Okay. When everything else dries, I will definitely move on. All right, so that was the Four Lily brand. I'm going to put everything back since I'm done using it. Make sure that my tops are screwed on, and we're going to move on to our next swatch colors. So, y'all, I did get some more extension polish, like I told y'all and like I showed y'all in the Shein haul. And these are the colors that I got here. So we got 404, 406, 402, 400, 401, and 403. And so I will be showing you all exactly what they're giving here in just a short second. This is the Four Lily 677. 677. Okay. Four Lily 676. Okay. So maybe I can see that purplish, that deep purple wine color when it comes to that. So this is the 676, okay? And then this is the 678, which is the darkest charcoal brownish color that they have, okay? All right, so I'm gonna move these over to the side. And then I'm going to go ahead and swatch my next color, which is the Metacross brand. And we're going to go in with their 404. So let me find 404. So this is their 404 extension gel polish. And as you can see, it has a little bit of glitter in there. Now, this is their rubber base polish. So it's going to give you this same type of honestly feel to me, in my opinion. This is my opinion, as it would you see how thick it is, the consistency is, and how they feel it all the way up. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna give you, in my opinion, honestly, it does the similar to what a extension polish does, but that's my opinion. So I'm just gonna build the cuticle area and swatch down. Okay. And then we're gonna go from there. Okay. Now this is a thick consistency because again it is a rubber base. So it's going to cure similar to, again, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, similar to what an extension polish would cure as, but it's just a little bit thicker. So, if you want a rubber base, definitely try it out. And see how you like it. You know what I'm saying? You can already tell that it's gonna be like a little thick in curing just by how we put it on the nail. Okay, so that's up to you. So this is the glitter 404 Metacross gel nail polish. You can get this in a set of 6 off of Shein. Okay, and this is what the first coat is giving. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the nail lamp. I am going to turn on my lamp just because sometimes I don't know why my lamp acts so silly, but I am going to turn it up to about 90 seconds um, to cure this rubber base. All right, so that's 404. We're going to move on to 406. All right, we're going to move on to 406. And 406 is this glitter color here, rubber based gel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop that on the nail swatch stick. Okay, so again, it is a thick consistency, so that's how it's looking. Okay, now this is supposed to be like a brownish glitter of some sort. So let's see what it's giving, honey. Let's see what it is giving, honey. Okay, it's something. It's something. I need a little bit more to build out this cuticle area. I mean, it's cute. It's different. I think the second coat will definitely do what I'm looking forward to do. So we just gonna see. Okay, we just gonna see. So this is what it looks like on the bottle, and then this is what the first coat is looking like. So I really like the shimmer though. I can't lie. Like I do like the little shimmer. It is. It's giving what it needs to give, honey. Okay. All right. Let's move on to 402. This is 402, another glitter rubber base. So let's see what it gives. And it does have a little smell to it. It kind of has like a rubber smell to it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit here. All right, and then we're gonna swatch down. Okay, and building the cuticle area is essential because if you don't, then you might not get the full, you know, effect or look that you're going for when you're applying the rubber base. So just know that. And like I said, it does have like a very distinct smell. So just, be prepared for that. But it's not like not one that, is too bad where it's not, manageable or whatever. Hey, how you doing? Is it Gloracil? How you doing? So this is the first coat, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that into the lamp too. Again, curing on about 90 seconds, okay? This just making sure that everything is nice and dry. So this is 400. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? This is their 400. Let's see how it is going to look on the nail. Again, this is a thick consistency, full bottle, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on here, okay? Good to hear, Elizabeth. That's what I'm talking about. I hope y'all have a good weekend too, because it is Memorial Day, even though Memorial Day isn't, when people say Happy Memorial Day, it's like, is it a happy day? It's a Memorial Day, you know what I'm saying? But hey, but I hope y'all have a good holiday and you celebrate those that served our country and that you know, are being honored on Memorial Day for their service. Now, stay safe out there, okay? Stay safe. All right, y'all. So this is the first coat of this, and this one is a little bit more lighter than the other coats. I don't know why, but on the bottle it's giving me a little darker pink. I don't know, but this is the first coat. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it into the nail lamp, child. All right. Next, we got 401. 401. And 401 is going to be another pink. And that's what it's looking like, okay? So we're going to go ahead and pop it on the swatch stick, okay? Another thick consistency, as you can see, is just like, I can't make this look like, it's just, I don't know. But again, that's rubber base for you. The more I swatch this in different colors, the stronger the scent is, and I don't know if it's because it's glitter rubber base or what, but yeah. So I don't use a lot of rubber base. I just use like extension polish. So if that counts, but yeah. So here it is. This is 401 Metacross, and then this is the first coat. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pop that into the nail lamp as well. Okay. All righty. So we're gonna go ahead and take out our other ones that we have cured for a few seconds and go in with the second coat. And then we do have one more of the rubber base here. And this is their 403. 403, and that's the color there. If you look at the bottle, it kind of looks like all of the colors are the same, but they aren't. Like they all have their own distinct look, believe it or not. So don't be confused with, when you're going on Shein and you're like, oh, and you're buying them individually, that is, and you're like, oh, this is the same color. Like, no, they're not. Like it might look similar, but I'm telling y'all, they have their own distinct look and they're all I didn't opt to get. I guess now I'm looking back at my order. I guess I didn't pay attention to all of them are glitter. So just make sure when you're getting them, if you want regular, like just solid colors, get solid color rubber base polishes, or you can opt for the glitter. Even though I like the glitter, it's cute, it's different. So yes, so let's go ahead and do our second coat of everything else. Okay. All right. So this is 404. Uh-oh. This is 404, so let's go in with 404 second coat. Again, be careful because it is a little thick and you want to just make sure that you aren't overly applying too much of the rubber base, but also you are building it out at the cuticle area to where it is looking, more like the look that you're going for, more like a rubber base nail. I don't know how else to say it, honey. All right. And so as you can see, when you go in with that second coat, it just looks like a perfectly built nail. Okay? Like it looks like you just went in with, some acrylic powder, child. But you did. You just went in with that rubber base. And child, look at it. It's doing what you need it to do. It's built, baby. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the rubber base will do for you. It'll give you that look and effect that you're looking for without having to use monomer, without having to use, if you're using polygel, the uh, slip solution, or you can just use this. You can use your nail foils, and like I said, I still will do a set using the rubber base on my own nails or extension polish. Maybe I do one hand extension gel and then one hand rubber base. But y'all, this is what the second coat is giving. Okay, so you can just pop that on your nail and child, keep it moving, child. Okay. Anywho, moving on. And what do we say? To each their own. All right. So I'm going to put that to the side because we're done with 404. Let's go in with 406 and see what 406 is giving. Okay. And like I said, right now they're all looking like they kind of look the same, but they really don't. Okay. All right. So let's go in with our second coat here of this brown. At least that's what Shein said it was. It's a brown rubber base. So, child, it kind of looked plummish to me, but you know, I could be wrong. All right, so just going in with this second coat, making sure we got everything nicely built here. And then we're going to swatch it down. All right, and as you can see, the more you get that coat on there nice and evenly, the more it looks nicely built. Okay, so again, this is the color 406. This is with the second with two coats, so that's what it's looking like. Okay, a nice clean shimmer. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the nail lamp. Again, I'm curing on about 90 seconds just to make sure that it hardens and nothing is wet. So, yeah. All right, going in with the 402 for the second coat. Let's see what it gives. All right, again, this is a thick base, so we don't want to get too much on there and oversaturate the color or the nail, okay? But you need enough, okay? All right. So there we go with this second coat. I like this color. I think out of all of them, I like this color and the last color I swatched. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of the Exagi color that I be putting on my nails, honestly. But yeah, so there is that. This is there again 402, and then this is what it looks like with the second coat. Okay, and it's going to be looking nice and built for you. Okay, and just imagine what it's going to look like when we go in with the dang top coat, child. It's going to be shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? All right, y'all, so let's go in with the 400, the 400 second coat. Okay, all right, take a little bit of that off. I'm trying to use the whole bottle, child. All right. So just making sure I get that cuticle area nice and built, and then I swatch down. Swatch down. Okay. Now, people might say, why do it matter if you build it at the cuticle with the rubber base? Well, it matters because either you want it to look like you have a fully, you know, built nail, or you don't. And if you don't care, then just use some gel polish. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. It's up to you, okay? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay. I hope you enjoy prom, honey. All right, y'all. So this is what the second coat is looking like, okay? And then here it is, 400. So you can type this on Shein, and it's probably going to pop up in the set of 6. However, comma, you can go in and just get these individually, and like I said, you might pay like 290 or more for one bottle. So it's up to you. Man, that smell is. You smell it? You smell this polish, right? Babe, you smell this polish? Oh, I don't know. It's just it kind of got like a little. I don't know. Kind of got a smell to it. 401, y'all. 401. I don't, you would have to be over here. If you come over here, you would smell. You'd be like, oh, okay, I smelled it. But this is 401, y'all. So let's go in with the second coat and see what it's giving. Like it kind of has like a, I don't know, strong. It's semi-strong odor, but that could just be because I am swatching them back to back. But yeah, like they're gonna have a little odor to them. This rubber polish, so it's strong though. Like the more I'm swatching it, the stronger it gets. I hope you have fun, Maddie. All right. So this is 401. This is what the second coat is giving, and then this is the bottle. Okay. So the second coat is giving nice and built. Okay, this is for the pink girlies. This is more so for the pink glitter girlies, the light pink girlies. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take out the other ones that we have swatched thus far. And then I'm going to, oh, shoot. And then I'm going to um start on top coating everything. So this is 403. 40 403. All right. So this is for like the nude. Don't want to do too much, but excuse me, but want to look good, low key, teacher, nurse. This is their color. Uh-huh. You ain't gotta be neither one of them. You just like the color, right? But for those that have those more stricter jobs, right, this color might be for you. But yeah, there it is. And y'all can see how thick the consistency is. And each time you go in with two coats, how thick it cures on the nails. So, you know, that's just my take, honey. All right. So let me show you all what 404 is looking like with two coats. And then this is 406. So you can see just how thick it looks on the nail. You see that? Like, yes, honey. Rubber me, okay? Rubber me, honey. All right, rubber me, baby. I'm hollering. All right, y'all. So while the other ones are curing and doing what they need to do, let's go ahead and top coat everything, okay, that we have thus far. And then we're going to move on, okay? So this is Four Lily. Let's go back to the Four Lily brand. So this is the Four Lily 629 color that we got in that set of six. Like I said, right now they have a summer sale. I cannot tell y'all how much they cost, honestly, because every time I look on there, it seems like they go up or down in their prices. So, child, I could tell you one thing, and then you look on there later on, and it be a whole nother thing. So, I ain't even gonna work you up like that. So, all right, I don't know what's going on with this lamp. So y'all gotta excuse me. I gotta reset my lamp. All right. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the rest of the rubber bases as well to ensure that everything is nice and pristine. Now the last two I will keep in there because they didn't get quite dry. All right, so let's move on to 674 with our Four Lily polish. Okay, this is their nice and brown. Okay, it's very cute, very sexy. Okay, caramel. It ain't caramel, but chocolate. Can never get enough of chocolate, honey. Okay, okay. There we go. So I'm gonna pop that into the nail lampion as well. All right, so we're gonna move on to 677. This is 677. Now I don't know if y'all can see it, like I said before, in the camera, but it's like it's chocolate, but it kind of has like an undertone of purple. But yeah, so that's what it's giving. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and pop that in the lamp. We got another purple, a deep dark wine purple is what I call it. Wine purple is what I call it. So for the purple girlies and the wine girlies, this is it. This is take me on a date to the top of the roof, baby, with some caviar, with some, ending the night in a jacuzzi tub, not in a hotel, but at the house. Okay, this is top notch quality color. Okay, honey. All right, I could be wrong, but y'all take me out to the bar. Okay, I'm hollering. Anyway, moving on. All right, y'all. We got the last deep, dark charcoal, sexy chocolate. Sensual chocolate and stuff and things. Charcoal color. Yes, honey. So for the girlies that like the dark, deep chocolate, sexy, melanin, can't get enough, child. Yes, this is the color for you, honey. Boo boo. Yes, honey. Y'all see how I did that? You say what I said. Here we go. So this is it. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and take out everything else so that you all can see what the rest of the colors are giving before we move on to um our rubber based polish. Okay. All right, so there's the chocolate sexy like me. Okay, I said what they said. And then this is the 677. Okay. All right, this is that wine, but with a little bit of I don't know. I cannot describe this color, but I'm gonna look up some different colors, and then I'm going to compare and contrast, honey. Okay, I'm going to compare and contrast and come up with my own color. Okay. All right. Everything nice and dry. I just have to make sure everything is nice and dry. All right. So there is the color there. I'm trying to make sure that everything got a nice dry coat. All right, so everything got a nice dry coat. So here are the 5 polishes from For Lily. Okay, so these all come in the same color scheme. Like I said, you can go on Shein. Right now they have their summer sale. I don't know what they're gonna be. They might be $6. They might be $5. When I got them, they was $4. So I don't know, child. You just gotta go check it out for yourself. Okay. All right, honey. Let's move on to the rubber base polishes that we did. Move on to the rubber base. I am liking this so much. Look at how thick that is. Like, yes, thick, honey, thick like me. Moving on. All right, y'all. So I'm going with the top coat. And when you go in with the top coat, you're going to be able to see the thickness of it all a little bit more better. Um, just because, I don't know, I feel like top coat is magical, child. It gives you a different look, a cleaner look, a clearer look, honey. It just does all the things of the things. So this is what they're looking like. Get close. Okay. So that's what they're looking like with the top coat on it. But I'm going to go ahead and pop those into the nail lamp. And I'm only going to cure those for because we've already gotten them hardened. So I'm going to go ahead and just cure them each for about probably like 70 seconds. Okay. So just top coat everything here. All right. And then we're going to move on. All right. Okay, child. I'm liking it. Like I said, I really like the dark brown. I like the brownish color and then this color here. Like this one was cute. Like very cute. Um, and then I'll do one nail for y'all so y'all can see what the rubber polish is giving on a nail. If you were to put it on your nail. Now you will need some nail forms. So just make sure you have them if you're wanting to put them on your own nails. that might help you, but totally up to you. You know, if you want to add a tip on there and then go in with the rubber, totally up to you, you know. Just make sure you have some nail forms if you decide to go in with your own nails. And I mean like your natural nails, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and just uh, go ahead and cure everything here, okay? And then once those come off, we'll move on. So let's go ahead and ring everything. We'll ring it. All right, I'm gonna go in with this color too, so y'all can see. Get me a nail form. And we're going to, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like, okay? On your own nail, okay? So you get your form, put it on your nail, okay? And form it however you want the nail to be, whatever shape you going for, okay? All right. So let's zoom out just a little bit, and then we're going to go in with the rubber base. And I'm going to start here, okay? This is rubber base gel, okay? All right. So I'm starting at the tip just so I can form my tip how I want it. Okay. Now you don't have to do this part, but I want to use every ounce of this polish. So pushing it back. I'm gonna cure. I'm gonna cure it like that because I kind of got like an almond look going. Okay. So I'm gonna pop it into the nail lampion, and it's gonna cure. Okay. Then we're gonna go in and fill it. Here's what it's looking like. Here's the other one. This is 400. This is 401, 403, and 402. Okay. So different colors, right? But it's a rubber base. Okay. All right. So I got my nail in the nail lamp. Once it cures and it hardens up how I want it to, then I'm going to go in and fill in the rest of the nail with the color, okay? Now, you typically want to do 2 coats. I'm getting used to rubber bases, so child, if you want more professional anything, go watch the professionals, okay? I just do what I do. I like to look what? Good, honey. I like to look good, feel good, smell good, look good, taste good, all of the good, okay? All right. In the meantime, in between time, I'm still got my nail in the lamp, child. All right, I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna move on. It's nice and hardened like I need it to be. And now I'm going to go in and finish building the nail. All right. So I'm going to pop this into the nail lamp, and then we're going to move on. Okay. Of course, we have to go in with a second coat, but pop that in the nail lamp. All right. While that is in the nail lamp, then we're going to move on and ring the nails. Okay. And y'all know when I say ring the nails, yeah, I do mean just putting them on the ring, right? All right. If you want to come off, I can get it with one hand. All right, I got it. All right. So let's go ahead and ring the nails. Hold on, y'all. I might can't ring it with one hand. All right. So let's take that out. All right, looking nice and good. I need to go in and build this a little bit more right here. All right. And then we're going to move on. And then we're going to shape it and everything in just a second. Okay. All right. Let's turn it back up. All right. So I'm going to take this off, this rubber one off, mainly because it's on backwards and we don't need it on backwards. But yeah. All right. So I'm going to put all 5 of my 4 lily colors on there. And then I'm going to put all 6 of my rubber base colors on there. However, to offset the colors, I am going to make them like light, dark, light, dark, light. So like that. Come on, bro. All right. And then once this comes out, I'm going to go ahead and ring them. I'll take off this nail form and then shape the nail and show y'all what it's giving. All right. So it looks nice and little and thin. So it looks like that, right? Just a nice, a little thin nail. But it's hard. So go ahead and shape the nail with our 185. Okay. I'm just showing y'all. I didn't show y'all like the full process, but you know to dehydrate, push cuticles back, you know, fire your nails, dehydrate, prime your nails, all of that good stuff, right? Right. All right, but this is just for showing you the color on the nail purposes only. Okay. All right. So that's what it looks like. And then I'm gonna put a top coat on it so we can see what it's really giving. Oh, okay, it's a little dark on my hand, but We'll work with it. I almost blend in with my skin. My skin tone. Let's go ahead and pop it in the nail lamp though. Let's do a top coat and then this is what it would look like on the nail. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using these more so on my, what you call them? Press on nails. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Will be. Will be. All right. So let's go ahead and ring them out. Yeah, I have a lot of colors now. Like I feel like a shop. Like I got a lot of colors now, like a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm gonna pull this out once I feel the top coat is nice and dry. All right. So there's what the color looks like on the nail. Ooh, that's what it looked like, y'all. I could have built it a lot better, but like I said, just for the purposes of showing y'all what it looks like on the nail. That's what it looks like. It's hard. It's not coming off. So yeah, there you go. All right, so let's ring these nails. All right, let's go ahead and pop that on there, that on there, that on there, that on there. Got four lily on there, all of their colors. And then I'll do the spread and show y'all what it's giving. I like the night, I love the boogie on this one. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the sixth one? 400. Wait, am I missing one? Wait a second. 1, 2, 5. Where's the 400? Oh my god, I'm missing one. Yeah, because these are the old ones. Yeah, them 8. Well, here we go, y'all. Here go the colors that we got today. Okay, so there are the colors. And y'all can let me know which one y'all like the best if you want to. So we got rubber colors and then we got regular gel polish. So these are regular gel right here. These are rubber polishes right here. Rubber gel. Okay. So yeah, that's what we got. All right. Well, I need to take a little break and then I'll be back to do these nails that my sugar have made for me. So sugar came up with this color, this inspo. So I'm going to do it to her liking and see what is giving. And I'm surprised she did stiletto, honestly. Um, but yeah, we got some pink and blue, and then we got some gems on the nail. We got flowers on the nail. We got some more gems on the nail. We got solid colors on the nail. So, child, let me see if I can slay this. I can bring this to life. So, I'll see y'all in the next live, honey. All right. Thank y'all for sitting here and, swatching with me and stuff and things. I do appreciate it. I'll be back in probably about an hour. Um, I need to make a run right fast and then I'll be back, y'all. We'll be back with some stiletto pumps in the club.